Okay, it started.
Alright, so we might have to divide this video up because we lost some of it, but anyway, we're going to still take off of where we were. So we did a teaspoon of vanilla, and then we're going to put some lemon juice in. I'm just going to guesstimate on this and add some lemon juice to it for lemon flavor. And then we're going to start adding the dry, and I think I'm going to alternate the dry and the liquid together. So we're going to do that next. So it's the buttermilk, the vanilla and lemon, and then our flour and dry ingredients. And this is nice and smooth. I might just get this cleaned off one more time. Always make sure, guys, you get to the bottom of this. I find people just scrape the sides and don't get to the bottom. So you want to make sure we get the bottom real good because it's thicker down there where it's sticking. And now we are going to start adding our flour. I'm going to try to add it
Flour shower
without spilling too much over the edges. And then we're going to add some of the buttermilk. And then I think I'm going to go half and half with everything. Half of that, half of this. And then we'll start mixing it again. Gotta go slow with this so it doesn't shoot out of the mixing bowl. And so these are the last things we have to do. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna do one more thing is we need to put this in a pan.
which means you gotta grease it.
So we gotta grease the pan. So I'm gonna take the Crisco, the shortening, and we're gonna start greasing this pan.
What about the parchment paper for the pan?
Yeah, we could do that too.
Oh, he's bringing it over.
Nice. So we'll get this greased real good, and then we'll get this parchment paper. And what I do, I usually do a half of a half. And what that'll do is we can get it right in the pan like that and lift this right out when it's cooked. All right, so all I do is put it in this way, make sure it's pressed in, and then I grease the parchment paper one more time. And then we'll grease that, and then when this cooks, we can actually lift it right out with that parchment paper and it'll all come right out together like that. So it's always a good thing to do that. And we can stop this. We'll check this out. But you see how I keep moving? I don't stop and just wait. I kind of keep going ahead of if I can to get stuff prepared. We're gonna scrape this down one more time because I could see the flour's all stuck on the sides here. And then we'll add our liquid again and our flour. And that should be pretty close to the finished product of mixing it anyway. Now I got this side, I have it open here. Yeah, we made this last year.
This is my favorite.
I don't know if we ever had the lemon extract when we made it or not, or maybe I brought some from home. I'm kind of trying to remember.
We always use lemon juice.
Yeah.
It is absolutely my favorite.
And then it gets the glaze on top of it, what really makes it really good. It's actually a lemon glaze with just some powdered sugar and lemon juice and a little bit of butter, and it's all mixed and drizzled on top. And that's a nice kick to it. It has a lot of flavor.
So when should I end the video?
When we get it in the pan.
Okay.
I can't have the video guy answering all asking all kinds of questions. You gotta kind of just hang. You gotta kind of hang out, because now it's going to be everyone's going to be like, oh.
I only asked like one question.
All right. Look at that. Now we got a nice batter here. Did somebody say uh-oh?
They both did. They both
Why'd you
went,
say
oh.
uh-oh?
What did you do, Kadar?
Kevin's like, oh.
Then why'd you say
And I'm not really sure if this is one pan, loaf pan, or it actually makes two. But we have one ready. Either way, we'll have one ready.
It doesn't say how many makes on the
Like
rest.
that paper towel dispenser, you don't need 20 pushes to get one little piece of paper towel. That's what I want to put on the video. Okay, but anyway,
It reminds me of starting a lawnmower. I have to,
Yeah.
like pulling the thing thing.
like a lawnmower after the winter when you haven't started. The first time, you're like pulling it like 10 times. Okay.
Or a chainsaw.
All right, so we have this, and you can see how nice and thick this batter turned out.
Extra.
And we're just gonna scrape as much as we can off of here. But we're gonna make this again, so you guys are making it next. So I'm not gonna get too crazy. You got extra batter if it's left on there. And you guys got a head start. And we're gonna unlock this, pull it out.
They're gonna remove it from the giant metal Easter egg, basically.
And then we're gonna fill our pan. So we're just gonna use our rubber spatula. And this is pretty thick, so I'm actually gonna just use the spatula and kind of just drop it in there. And I don't know if we actually preheated our oven. Oh, we did.
I did, you remember?
Nice. And this cooks quite a while. So it says about 60 minutes, so it's about an hour to cook this. So I won't be doing this in the afternoon.
I was just gonna say, please don't do this in the
We
afternoon.
won't be doing it in the afternoon, is for sure, because we don't have that hour. We have an hour to get everything ready, and that's like from start to finish. So we kind of have to do a shorter lesson for the afternoon class.
No, it's kind of like pancake batter.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty. It would be a thick pancake batter, but it looks just like the color and everything. Looks exactly like a pancake batter.
I think a good taste test to see if that was-
Yeah. So I'm a little bit weary about adding too much more to this because it's gonna probably pop out of this pan. But you do want it rounded off on top of the pan. You don't want it below the pan, the edge. So,
If it does pop out of the pan, it would end up like a bread, basically.
well, I just don't want it going over in the oven and making a mess. That's what I'm concerned about. And look at, I'm still pushing it. I'm like, oh, I'll do a little bit more. All right, so let's do this just in case, so we have the mess goes on the paper. And then basically that is our buttermilk lemon cake. All right, and now you guys will start it from scratch yourselves. And I set you guys up. You have all your tools and your ingredients
Should I
already.
end it now?
Yes, you